Hi, welcome to Camera Cravings. I'm Andy and thanks for joining me. Today I wanted to give you some inspiration for buying gifts for the photographer or videographer in your life, and given it's almost the holiday season, I thought it'd be a good time to put together a list of things that I would like to receive for Christmas or a birthday or gift at any other time of year. So yeah, if you're buying for other people in your life, loved ones, or maybe you actually want something for yourself, hopefully this list will have something on it that's for you. I'm going to start with the sort of cheaper things and then move up towards the more expensive things. The range is probably between about £10, $10 up to some of the more expensive ones, about 800. So it should be something for everyone. The first one is an SD card holder or a memory card holder. This one is for SD cards and micro SD cards, and it's about $10, £10, and it holds 12 SD cards with 12 micro SD cards underneath it. Now you can get more expensive ones of these that hold XQD cards and CFast cards and things like that. I'll put a couple of links below in the description to different ones, but this one is really cheap. It's pretty solid actually. It's meant to be dust and water resistant. I haven't tried the water resistant part, but yeah, really nice little gift, particularly for a stocking filler or something like that. Next on the list, we've got a cleaning kit. So most cleaning kits for cameras come with a blower to blow dust off the sensor and a little lens cleaning cloth, and then you get a lens pen which has got a little brush, and on the other end of it you've got a little pen bit for cleaning lenses or LCD screens, and then some of them also come with a little spray as well. Again, you can pick those up for anywhere from about £9 or £10 or dollars upwards to about 20, 25. Worth checking out, and again another nice little gift for someone. Next on the list is something I've just picked up myself, which is this is actually an unboxing, so I haven't looked inside this yet. It's the Multitool from SmallRig. SmallRig, if you don't already know, make camera cages and other kind of bits and pieces for videographers principally, but this is about $20, and it's meant to be compatible with all their products. So I think it's got it comes in a nice little hard case. It's got a soft pouch inside with the tool inside that. Let's just get it out and have a look. So yeah, it's that's actually really nice. Yeah, so basically it's got SmallRig imprinted on the side, and then on the other side you've got some holes that I think you can screw in. If you've got any loose screws from like camera plates or gimbals, you can hold them in there so you don't lose them. It's got 6 tools on it, so it's got 3 Allen keys on that end, a Phillips head on this end, Phillips head, and then a couple of more Allen keys, and then it's got a nice big flat piece there as well. I really like that actually. That's really good. I've put one of these on my Christmas list, and I just bought this one to do this video, which I will probably send back if I get one for Christmas, and if not, I'm going to keep it for myself because that's a great little present, and it's nice to give gifts to yourself occasionally, isn't it? So yeah, that is really nice. I would happily receive that for Christmas. So yeah, that's by SmallRig, and again I'll put a link in the description. It's got a little hook here that you could hook onto a belt or something there, or onto your bag. That's cool. What's next? Okay, so everyone needs to carry their camera, and sometimes we want to carry it on the outside on our bag without having to go into our bag every time. I use these, which is the camera clips by Peak Design. Other companies make this sort of stuff, but I really like these Peak Design ones. This essentially acts, you get a plate with it that goes on the camera, and then it will slide in there. So for example, this camera, my Sony, has got a plate on the bottom of it. Hopefully you can see that. and then what would happen is that would slide in there and click in, and then it's fixed in, and it's actually got a little tensioning button, and it's also got a lock on here as well. So once that's in, it won't go anywhere, and you can just release it with that button when it's unlocked. These are great. I use these all the time, mainly either on a belt, so if I'm carrying 2 cameras doing an event or something, or I have it on my backpack strap, usually like there, and then if I'm out hiking or something, I can grab the camera easily, put it back, or like when I'm doing corporate golf days and things like that, when I'm needing to have the cameras accessible all the time, but obviously swapping between cameras. So that's really useful. You can get other accessories by Peak Design which go with them, like that's the thing that goes on a belt just so that it protects your hip. But yeah, I really like those, they're excellent. Next up, let's talk about lighting for a minute. So I've recently bought this, which is the Aperture MC, which is a bi-colour LED light. And this was about I want to say about £110, so probably about $120. I'm not sure what they're going for now, but I only bought this a few weeks ago, so it's probably about the same price. I'm actually using my one to light my background, so I'm just going to grab it. So as you can see, currently I've got it set up to blue, which is the colour back there as well, and it was just lighting up that wall. It's a really nice little light, really lightweight. It's got magnetic bits on the back, so you can stick it to anything metal. It's got a 1/4-20 on the bottom, so you can put a little plate on there. That's the plate from the GorillaPod tripod that I've got on there at the moment. It has a little LCD screen. I'll just switch it off because that's quite bright in my eyes. Yeah, it's got a little LCD screen on the top there, and then your on-off button and bits and bobs there. But yeah, this is great. You can use it as a standard light, so I think it goes from about 3200 to 5600 Kelvin, something like that. I'll put a link to it in the description, but I really like this. I've only had this a few weeks, but it's excellent. And it is so light and so small, you can literally just chuck it in your bag. Comes in a really nice pouch with like a hook to put on your bag. It also comes with a diffuser that wraps around the whole front of the light, and I'm not sure where I've put that, but that comes in the pouch as well. And yeah, really nice gift for someone. Aperture do loads of these little lights. I've actually put another one on my Christmas list, which is their slightly older light, but it's only about $40 or £50. But yeah, they do various ones, and other companies do them online as well. So I'll put a link to a few of them in the description. But yeah, really good for video, particularly product lighting, product shots, anything like that really. It's an awesome little light. Actually, I'm going to put it back on because it was lighting my background nicely. Stick it on there. Right, next up, let's talk about these little tripods. So this is a GorillaPod. This was about £60 or £70. So these at the moment are on sale. I think they're about $50, reduced from about 80. The smallest ones of these you can pick up for about 20 or 30, but this one is meant to hold a lot more weight, so it's for a DSLR or mirrorless camera. I really like these, but I have recently been using something else, which is the Switch Pod. I backed this on Kickstarter recently, and I've actually got a discount code for these at the moment, so I'll put that in the description below. I think they were about $99, I think, and yeah, I've got a 10% off code, so that'd be a little bit of a reduction. But what I really like about them is, as you can see, you can hold it out for vlogging, or if you're doing a piece to camera, you hold it out in front of you. It's got a nice rotary dial there to attach up onto your camera. It's got holes in the sides. It's all aluminium, by the way. It's really nicely built. It's got little bits where you can screw in like a magic arm or anything to attach like a monitor or a microphone or something. And it's got a really nice contoured grip for your fingers, so it feels really good in the hand. And then the other thing is it's magnetic, so these bits magnet together, and when you want it in tripod mode, you just spin it out and then suddenly it's a tripod and you can put that on any surface. And then when you want it, you fold it back up and it takes hardly any room up in your bag compared to one of these. These are quite fat and just, yeah, annoying. So this is a really great product. Definitely something I'm going to do a full review on soon. Similarly, if you are looking for something similar but for action cameras like a GoPro, I've recently got this, which is by Telesin, which is a selfie stick with a built-in tripod. That was about £25–30, I think. There's a couple of different ones that I think are really good online. GoPro do one which is a bit more money, it's about £40. But yeah, for either GoPros or like 360 cameras in particular, which I'll come on to in a minute, these are a necessity. Basically, you need some kind of selfie stick. So if you know anyone who's got a GoPro or a 360 camera, these are really good. Speaking of which, that is another great present, which obviously if your budget runs to a bit more money, GoPro Hero 8 or Hero 7, which are both discounted at the moment. This is going for about 350, I think, at the moment. The Hero 7's under 300. Alternatively, this is also under 300 at the moment, which is the Insta360 One X, which is a 360 camera. And with these, you definitely need a pole, because otherwise, if you're just holding it, your hand would be in shot. So these are amazing. You can do so much with these now. They'll shoot 4K. Well, this one will. This one shoots 360 video at 5.7K, or reframed, it will shoot like 1080p HD footage. But yeah, they're just awesome little cameras and something that I use all the time for B-roll. And yeah, I would definitely recommend either of these cameras. GoPro have just brought out the Hero Max, which is a 360 camera, similar to GoPro with a touchscreen and stuff like that. I'll put links in the description to all of these. Check them out if you haven't seen them already. Next on the list, what have we got? Okay, so monitors. So for the videographers more so than photographers, you want a monitor to be able to monitor your recording and your footage. This one is Andy Cine 4K. This is, I think I paid about £200 for this. I know it's currently on sale for about 130. It's not even that old. I've only had it about a year or so. Really good monitor. It comes with an arm that's not on here at the moment, but an arm that sits on here and goes on your camera. And yeah, there's loads of monitors. This is 5.5 inch. There's loads out there that are similar size, similar price. But I looked at a few reviews and found that was a really good one. Similarly, this is the Atmos Ninja 5. This is both a monitor and a recorder, so you've got an SSD in the back there, and it's powered by this battery. I think they're the Sony MP batteries. But yeah, this is an amazing device, and it actually will boost the performance of some cameras as well. So some of the mirrorless cameras, which will only record in 8-bit color profiles, if you plug one of these in and record through this, it will go to 10-bit, so it'll actually improve the quality of the footage coming out of the camera. That runs at about £700, so it's quite expensive, but for what it is, I think it's actually quite good value. Obviously, the monitors on their own are a lot cheaper, anything from about £100 upwards, or $100. But yeah, Really nice gift for anyone who's doing video work, either as a hobby or on YouTube or for commercial purposes. Obviously I've got more than one monitor, so even if they've got one already, it's useful to have extra ones if you've got extra cameras on shoots. The next thing I wanted to talk about was audio. I think a great present would be for videographers, anyone who's doing YouTube, anyone who's vlogging, would be a microphone. You can get all shapes and sizes of microphones, but I'm currently using up here a Rode Video Micro, which is about £40 or $40. I've actually got mine linked up to a Rode Wireless Go system, so it's a wireless system. That's a bit more money. I paid about $199 for it. I think it's now down at about $130. But you can use it with a lav mic, and you've got wireless audio straight to your camera. So I think that's actually quite good value for what it is. Obviously I can't show you either of them because they're up here recording my audio, but I'll put some pictures of both of those products up and link them in the description below. The next thing I wanted to talk about was ND filters, and again it's something that both photographers and videographers use on a daily basis, and these ones I've got here are by Polar Pro, and I bought these for my Mavic Pro 2 drone. You can get them for any camera, any lens. Polar Pro are quite expensive, but they are really good quality. You can get cheaper ones online. Again, I'll put some links in the description below, but yeah, there's a lot of choice out there, and they just allow you to get high quality footage. They allow you to slow your shutter speed down in bright sunlight, which allows for long exposures, or if you're doing video work, it allows you to keep that 180 rule, so essentially having your shutter speed down at twice your frame rate. It's something that a videographer or a photographer will use all the time, and it would be a really nice gift. And these Polar Pro ones are really nice. They come in really nicely packaged up, so a great gift for Christmas or a birthday. What else we got? So lastly on this list is something a bit bigger, and I'm gonna see if I can fit it in shot. This is a 3-axis camera gimbal for mirrorless cameras. This one's the Ronin SC, and this will run you about $350 or pounds, and this has actually got an extra attachment on it which doesn't come with it, but I bought so that I could use it in like that kind of orientation. But yeah, these are really good. They stabilize your camera's footage, stabilize your camera. Essentially you set it up, balance it, and then it allows for stable footage. You can get them for mobile phones, so the Osmo Mobile 3 is a really good one. They start from about $100. Again, I'll put some links down below, but yeah, this is a great gift for someone, whether it's for their hobby or if it's for actual work stuff. Definitely something I would highly recommend for anyone. And I think that is just about going to do it. I hope you found this video helpful and you've got some inspiration for giving gifts this Christmas and in the future for birthdays or special occasions. And if you have liked the video, please like it and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. We've got plenty more content coming in the next few weeks and months. And I hope you receive some lovely gifts for Christmas and enjoy the holiday season. And I will see you in the next video.